no matter what you're making, everything is special. Every recipe is a good recipe. I want to show the passion, the art, because every plate that is prepared, there is an art behind it. Welcome to my Italian kitchen. In today's show, I'm going to show you how I roll out my homemade noodles to make fettuccine or tagliatelle. I'm going to be making some homemade tagliatelle, fettuccine, and I'm going to start with 2 cups of flour. I'm going to add 3 eggs. And because I still do it the old-fashioned way, the old-school way, I'm going to be rolling them out with a rolling pin. And I'll set them aside to dry. And once they're dry, I will show you how I cut them. And then I will put a little bit of flour on the corner of my board. I'll set the dough down and I'll cover it with a bowl for about a half hour because it'll soften and it's easier to roll. This dough has been resting now for about a half hour. And the reason I let it rest is because with a rolling pin, by rolling your pasta out with a rolling pin, if you don't let it rest, when you roll, it'll pull back. But allowing it to rest will make it so easy for me to roll this out, as you can see. And you need to always add some flour because the dough is sticky and it'll stick to the rolling pin. This is my favorite way to make pasta. I have been married 42 years. I have never owned a pasta machine. I always roll my pasta out by hand, no matter what I'm making. If I'm making fettuccine, if I'm making lasagna in the oven, if I'm making cannelloni, whatever I'm making, I roll all my dough out with the rolling pin. But keep in mind, pasta can be made with a machine. It can be made with an attachment to the KitchenAid. You just make your dough a little bit harder. Instead of using 2 cups of flour, I would suggest maybe 2.5 cups of flour because you want your dough a little bit harder consistency to put it through the pasta machines. But this way you need it soft. My mother taught me, actually, because my mother always made her pasta with a rolling pin. So this is how I learned, and this is how I prefer it. And I'm done. I'm going to put a little bit of flour. I'm going to roll it one more time. And of course, if you have to make more, I only made 3 eggs to show you the demonstration. But if you have more people, of course, you double your eggs, you double your flour. Then what I'll do is I'll set that there. It'll need to dry a little bit before I can cut it. My dough is dry now, so I'm going to bring it back to the board. And what I do is I roll in the top to the middle. I roll the bottom up towards the middle so that it looks like this. And then with my knife, I'm just going to cut my strips of tagliatelle fettuccine. We call them tagliatelle, but if you buy them in the store, they're called fettuccine. And one thing about homemade noodles, especially cutting them with the knife like this, not two are alike. One is thinner, one is wider, and that's how you can tell if pasta is made by hand, rolled and cut with your pasta knife. And there you go, 3 eggs of homemade fettuccine.